Hi there, it's Mr. Clark. Welcome to lesson 5.2.3 on compound anacruses. So last section we talked about simple pickups, now we're talking about pickups or anacruses, if you want to be fancy, in compound meter. So they work exactly the same way as they do in simple meter. So I'm looking at the beginning here, I have 2/8 notes before the first beat. Well, if I have 2/8 notes at the end of the measure, then that would be 1 key to 2 key to. So we have key to 1 da, key to 1, key to 1 key to 1 key to 2. So we definitely think about anacruses before the first beat of a piece of music, but in terms of the inflection and how we say and feel the rhythms, they can happen in the middle of a piece of music here, middle of a piece of music as well. So here, key to 1. The metric feel of an anacrusis figure is that it's leading towards the next downbeat where it lands. Key to 1, da, key to 1, key to 1 key to 1 key to 2. So all three of these I would call anacruses because metrically they're moving forward to the next thing. Key to 1, da, key to 2. I'm sorry, 1, not 2, but you get the idea. So they separated by rests here. That isn't even necessary. Here you have a pickup D Dama 1, D Dama 2, D Dama 1. So if you get rid of that and you just think 1 D Dama, 2 D Dama, where you're really emphasizing the downbeat and everything else falls away, 1 D Dama, 2 D Dama. That's very different than 1 D Dama, 2 D Dama, 1, where you're pushing towards the next beat. So thinking about these as pickups to the next downbeat, or to the next beat, not necessarily downbeat, gives it a very different metric feel. D Dama 1, D Dama 2, D Dama 1. So that's something to think about. And then one more example here. So you could just think key 1 va, D, 2 key, 3 key, 1. But if you look at this and think, well, that was a pickup, that was an anacrusis, maybe that is too. So you would then go key 1 va, D, 2 key, 3 key, 1. And obviously I'm exaggerating a little bit here, but what rhythms fall away and what rhythms push forward can give a piece of music a very different feel. Key 1 va, D, 2 key, 3 key, 1. So again, thinking about it pushing forward as an anacrusis in the middle of a phrase. Things to think about. See you next time.